our world.
However, I fear monsters from another world might be beyond what the Research Commission is capable of handling.
Tell you what, happen to be a monster slayer of sorts myself, so venture to say I could take care of your problem in the woods.
For a price. Yep.
So, I'm going to tell you right now, you're about to be given an option. Say yes. Okay?
Alright, let's go over what we know.
You understand my random reaction now, right?
Is called a Necker. Second, the Necker was somehow And third, what caused this Necker and our Witcher friend here to come to our...
This has to be a thing in the new Witcher game. In the Witcher game. I have to go play it now.
Probably dropped through a portal like I did. A different worth looking into. Anything else I should know?
Like, this is actually making me want to play Witcher again.
Now that you mention it, there have been reports of unusually rare scavenger birds with black feathers.
Scavenger birds.
The Commission will provide support in whatever way we can. If you cross paths in the forest, don't...
Thanks.
Normally, I'd have you handle assignments like this. But given what we know of the situation, which doesn't mean we can just sit around, it's our job to make sure...
Yes, sir.
Let me handle this one, Hunter. Promise I'll tend to it right away.
Promise I'll tend to it right away. Also known as, he'll level up 5 times. Do you want to help Gerald of Rivia? Yes. Yes! Yep. Okay, I'm sorry, after this I'm gonna go play Witcher.
Bitch. Here I thought we'd actually do something. No, you're gonna fucking leave me.
But do you want to know what Chelsea's reward is?
I mean,
Because, like, to be honest, for her, there's only really one item that I've thought of so far. And my current, like, idea is 3 different variations. Has this intrigued you, or no? So basically, I've mentioned it before, a rapier version of the Blade of the Arcanist, because it can be any sword. And if she does terribly, like, literally barely pass, it's just a basic one. No plus or anything, it's just a sword that can be used as a focus. She does good, but still kind of bad. She gets a +1, because I think that's what she has right now. If she does really well, she'll get a +2 silver, it'll be silver rapier of the Arcanist. And if she's, like, if she does so perfectly that she did the encounter perfectly, she'll get a silver mithril alloy +3 version of it. Which will... The reason it's a rapier is that can be used on sneak attacks, and that will be a venue for you to let her use magic with sneak attacks. If you so decide.
Good to see you.
What do you think?
I would prefer to get actual stats
That is
before giving you a yes or a no. I'm interested in the idea, but, like, I want them written. You know. Not just said.
It would be the stats of a rapier. What do you mean?
Jordan, I want the fucking item sheet.
Oh, that's easy enough. Like, it's a really basic item sheet. You just replace with what change? Can I give him the insect glaive?
Yep. I mean, you are just playing Monster Hunter with Geralt. It's Not actually you playing The Witcher.
This is why.
Ancient forest, huh? Easy place to get lost, looks like. Should follow the map. Try to find the commission members. A commission member could know something. That monster mangled pretty bad from
You got that right.
Geralt. I'm a Witcher.
Right. The Witcher guy. The commander said
Actually, got a feeling
What
that
the hell?
you might be right.
like to check the body if you don't mind. Let's have a look. Herbivore, gotta be, judging by the
That's right. It's called an apt.
all of them this big.
Yeah, they're actually a favorite among the larger monsters. But yeah, it's not uncommon to see.
Bodies riddled with puncture
Yeah, by some.
birds' beaks, lots of them. Looks like a whole broken bones, swollen muscles.
Aptonoth will only run if they feel threatened.
No other Aptonoth around. Clever. So, seems a flock of birds that ran for its life while being.
So strange. It's just unheard.
Gonna search the area, see if
Okay, I'll be around here if you need any.
should search around the body. Might find the tracks of whatever did this. Black. From the birds that attacked the Aptonoth, gotta be.
This is so weird.
All of these should find where it was first attacked. Black feathers. And the markings? Same as on the previous corpse. Fox seems to be attacking as one. No use trying to pick them off one by one. Could incinerate them all with Igni, though. Don't see any other way.
You okay?
I'm fine.
Revoltures. They're scavenger birds that enjoy. I can't believe they would attack a living Aptonoth.
Notice anything else?
Come to think of it, I think I spotted a new form of endemic lock.
Necker, could be. Got lucky. Would have attacked you in the blink of an eye if it thought.
Now that you mention it, this forest is teeming with life. I wonder if that Necker lost its need to attack anything because it was able to.
Pretty bold hypothesis. Though it would explain.
I haven't seen it in a while, though.
Might have sensed my presence. Danger. Run off somewhere.
If it does, I'll send for our best hunter to capture.
Mind my asking why you.
I've always loved critters. I'll spare you the details. But long story short, and the next thing I knew, I was out here. I owe it all to my partners in research.
See where you're coming from.
They're too good to me.
Those birds attacked me, too.
To be honest, unless there was some kind of.
Something that nudged them to the brink of starvation.
Exactly. Did you see how they were flying? I've been out here in the forest researching endemic life long. It was as if something was manipulating them.
Take care now.
Be careful out there, Witcher.
Clear as day. This is the work of something that wields magic. Powerful magic. Need to figure out what it is. Should try to find another commission member. Current location, points of interest. I can use this to figure out my way around. Pretty useful. Commission member. Should be one in this area. What do we have here? A journal. Notes run margin to margin. Must belong to one of the commission members. Need to look around. Look for clues. Long stride. Deep prints. Took off in a panic. Footprints lead deeper into the woods. Wonder what spooked them.
This is neat and all, but I was hoping to actually get to do some Monster Hunter shit. I didn't think I'd be playing The Witcher with a Monster Hunter skin.
Something pounce on them, they get attacked. Need to look around some more.
Or Monster Hunter with Witcher skin, by the way.
Yeah. But anyways, I sent you the...
Yeah, I saw.
Like, you know how her favorite spell, it seems, is Shocking Grasp?
Medallions humming up the skull.
Channel that through a metal
Gotta be.
weapon, that might do some damage.
Tree roots. All extending in one direction.
Like, it would actually just flat out be, she uses the rapier normally and then uses the casting aspect of it to just channel it through, which, depending on what the creature is wearing, if it's a creature that's wearing anything, like if it's wearing metal armor, in my opinion, it would do bonus damage. Like maybe +2 or +4, depending.
Got away somehow, but must have been
Potentially, like, if she... Because bonus actions are done very quickly, right?
Technically.
Like, don't necessarily tell her this, but if she hits with the rapier, technically, and stabs the creature, like she says she goes to stab, as she loves to do, and then as a bonus action tries to use Shocking Grasp, it's an auto hit, because the rapier's in the creature's body, and you're channeling magic through the very powerful focus, it just automatically hits. What do you think?
I think I'm being ambushed.
Of course, she would have to have one of the better versions of it for that. If she's doing it with a steel rapier, probably not. Silver or silver mithril, probably a little bit of extra damage.
lucky ones at that. No signs of predation.
I hate...
Choked them to death, it seems. Hopefully whoever left these
There's like
signs was
8 of these things!
Oh my, a fiver. You said these roots came out of no...
Name's Geralt of Rivia. I'm a witcher.
Ah, yes. Well, welcome to the new world. I am a member of the Research Commission. A master...
Need a hand?
Please, there are hunters who are in need of my services.
Alright.
Ah, I had a feeling you would say that. Alas, I don't... However much you require, I'm sure the commander...
Gotta say, you're awfully lively for someone who's trapped in tree roots. Well, roots seem to...
I assure you. There I was, minding my bit. There was no time to think. I was able to I was just in the middle of trying to persuade my captors to release me when you showed up.
Mean to say you tried to talk the roots around to your
God damn it.
point of view? Bit carefree under the circumstances, wouldn't you say?
The Commission has quite a capable hunter, you see. This Sapphire Star is the first to arrive at the scene.
so I died.
Oh.
This is interesting.
An exhibit
Because I'm fighting a thing, and I don't understand the references.
Guess not.
Because I've never seen this thing.
Don't exactly look and
Can you describe it?
you might cause you some discomfort.
I mean,
Like-
it's giving me a name. You're going to see it.
What's the name?
Just get me out of here.
You're going to see it, Jordan.
I know, I might pause because it might be something I'm coming up on in the actual Witcher game. Because, like, things are being familiar. Yes, burn the tree roots this man is trapped in. That seems like a good idea.
You alright?
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm no wizard. I'm a witcher. Monsters.
Ah, yes. Forgive me, Master Witcher. Now,
I don't like fighting this thing.
Information. Saw roots like these on my way.
Absolutely not. I've never seen them before. It is true that plants are able to grow rapidly depending on the in our world, people, monsters, plants. Of course, there are natural phenomena and at times, but those roots.
It starts with an L.
Possibility I can think of.
The roots. What?
Leshen, I think?
Anything else?
In all
Is the
honesty,
pronunciation?
I'll see it in a moment. If it's what I think it is, I'm actually just gonna switch over to Witcher and go fight it there.
Why?
Guess the roots attack anything damn territorial. This thing we're dealing with.
Why would you abandon me for fucking Witcher?
must be
How about we go play Revenant?
So,
After I do this.
you like plants so much you became a bug.
It's not that simple, I'm afraid. Sometimes it's hard to tell if I love them or hate them.
Wonder if this'll work. No, it didn't.
You know, I was looking through thinking of things for Danny, and I'm like, oh, something like that would make a lot of sense because he never wears armor. Wait, no, he doesn't. You don't want people having higher AC.
He does. He would lose AC actually.
Bracers of defense +2 while unarmored.
Hmm.
+2 AC while unarmored. That's really good for him, but I don't think he would
He
allow
already
it.
has incredibly high AC.
That'd be like me getting a cloak of protection. You don't want it happening. Like, the problem with Danny is anything he would want is already too high. AC, his strength. What is the Gauntlet of Ogre power? Completely useless for him. He has a 20 in that.
How did that miss?
I have an idea for his. He does it absolutely perfectly.
Fleeting life can be
Reward.
for instance.
Belt of either hill or stone giant strength. Technically, he could go out and buy the hill giant right now. He has enough money. Basically, hill giant would make his strength 21, stone giant would make it 22, frost giant would make it 23.
But plants
What do you think?
In other words, call me Craven, if you will.
Fear of loss. Wouldn't call it.
I'm thinking at most he should get 22.
On plans, I ended up interacting.
Unfortunately, there is no actual 22. That's me being like, why is Stone Giant and Frost Giant 23? Let's make Frost Giant 22, Stone Giant 23. There is no 22 by default.
Plants have brought back to me
It's either 21 or 23, unless we change it.
and I am forever grateful for it.
These, Puke. What kind of beasts are we talking about?
Oh. This is an idea.
So I'm not having fun fighting this thing.
They have large, bulgy eyes and
Do you want to hear the idea I just got?
but if you look
Sure, I guess.
The Cloak of Displacement. And
For who?
Danny.
No.
What?
No, absolutely not.
Do you know what it does?
Yes, I do. Absolutely not, Jordan.
What does it do?
It definitely doesn't make you, like, have disadvantage on attacks coming towards you or anything. Once per round, and once you get hit, its effect is nullified until the top of the turn.
Okay, you know exactly what it does.
Yeah, I know.
one for your
Keep my
Which is why I said no.
Like, his is gonna be the hardest one, because anything you would want is gonna possibly have some issues. I wish there were non-magical but mechanic type things in D&D, but it's all magical.
Oh my. I'm genuinely not liking fighting this thing, though. It's just one of those things I feel is difficult to be difficult. At least in this game.
Like, I don't want to give him another weapon. Does that make sense?
I mean, there's no reason to.
He has 4, I think. Not even including his
technically
chest. Not including his chest. Like, that
He
he
has-
keeps on him and uses.
quiet, all right?
He has 2.
His axe, which becomes a bow, I'm counting them as 2, because
I'm counting that as 1 because they can't both be active at the same time.
fair. So he has that. He has the sword. Technically his horns, but I'm not wanting to count those. I swear he had something else. But, well, he doesn't have any need for wanting more magic items, because he has many ways of attacking.
Maybe he needs utility then.
What kind?
I don't know. Find something.
Like,
Cunning as a hare and fox combined. No doubt about it. This
You
is
actually gave me an idea.
Bet it also transported both me and that necker
Because
to this world.
he's very combat oriented, so why don't we give him something that he can use outside of combat? Or a utility thing that can be used in combat. Like, literally anything that could either improve him outside of combat or give him another means of doing anything in combat aside from bitch slapping.
Here's a joking idea. Armor of Vulnerability. While wearing this armor, you have resistances to one of the following damage types: bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing. The GM chooses the type and determines it randomly, Curse. This armor is cursed, a fact that is revealed only when an identifier spell is cast on the armor or you attune to it. Attuning to the armor curses you until you are targeted by remove curse or similar magic. While cursed, you have vulnerability to 2 or 3 damage types associated with the armor, not the one which grants resistance. I'm joking, by the way. No.
I hate fighting this thing. It's not fun, Jordan.
Well, I found a homebrew thing that is pretty much what you're asking for. And it's hilarious. You wanna hear it?
Sure.
The Puzzle Crusher. It is a massive warhammer.
No.
Come on, let me finish. It is a massive It is a massive warhammer that allows its wielder to substitute an attack roll in place of a disabled device check. The wielder literally swings their massive warhammer at a locked door, and it would open. No damage to the door.
Okay, never mind. I thought it was something else. I'm not gonna lie.
What did you think it was?
Puzzle? Me no like puzzle. Me smash.
It would be a way to try and cheat a puzzle. Like, oh, I don't like this puzzle. Smash! Oh, it's open now.
I feel like there's something I'm missing in this combat. Ari, I will smite you.
Are you streaming with Ari?
No, in a Discord call.
Oh. Hello. Goodbye, Pookie Pookie. Why did it look at me?
Careful next time.
I'm just getting hit and I don't understand why. I can't even tell if I'm actually doing significant damage to this thing. So I'm just chasing it down and fighting it over and over again. It's like one of the harder beast encounters, except I don't know what I'm doing wrong, if anything.
What weapon are you using?
The longsword.
Oh, well, I'm fucked. Because remember, the Insect Glaive does kind of shit damage and is not a very good weapon. I just use it because it's fun.
Just with how much damage this thing is doing to me, it feels like I am missing something.
Medallions humming. Totem must be somewhere around here.
Maybe it's because I haven't played The Witcher. I don't know.
Should be able to lure the Leshen out by destroying.
Oh shit.
Huh.
That's annoying. Just wasted one of my things because it teleported at the exact wrong time.
Damn it. Might have known it couldn't possibly be that easy.
Oh, great.
Fine. I'll cut you down first. Come on, come closer.
Oh boy, would you look at that. Another AoE that just makes my attacks null and void. No howling in these parts. We have a noise ordinance, sir?
Ever fight a Witcher?
I think I hit everything but him. Heal, please.
That all you got?
Oh, of course he teleports right on top of me.
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
I'm not having fun. I am in fact being bullied.
Medallion silent now. Seems they were controlled by magic. Leshen could hold sway over other beasts I run into. Need to be careful. Now, show yourself.
Yep, I know what this is.
Why didn't you do the thing, Geralt?
The vultures. Igni should do the trick.
How do you crouch? Do you remember how? Oh, it's X. Okay.
Come on.
Yes, I can hear you alright.
Well, come on. How you like that silver?
So it's not letting me use Igni anymore.
It's on a cooldown.
Oh, I've mounted the Ishin.
How? Oh, insect glaive, duh.
By the way, I think this thing is resistant to shocking damage, and that's what it gave me.
It's kind of funny.
Like, that's what my Kinsect is. Lightning.
Mine's bone, so, you know, just straight physical. I think it's weak to fire, if I'm going to be honest.
I mean, same. It's a plant thing. It fled. Have you...
I forgot you can sprint and use items in this game.
Have you made it flee yet?
Have I what?
Made it flee yet?
I have no idea what you're talking about, so probably not.
Like, has it run from you, went to another area?
Yes.
That's what I meant.
I didn't really understand you, Jordan, because you're mumbling.
I think that's just my mic, to be honest. Because I'm talking moderately loudly.
Do something about it teleporting. Maybe I can use the slinger contraption.
Why do you keep teleporting on top of me? I've used so many healing items because I just don't understand how I'm supposed to fight this thing.
That all you got?
I think it's almost dead. I can't tell. Swinger bomb? Yes. Oh, Igni can now be used. As I get bitch slapped. Oh, I did it!
Come on.
Well, talk Jordan, I hated fighting this thing.
Yeah, it's obnoxious. And our actual character would have been more equipped to fight this thing.
But yeah, if you're wanting to run it, I'm totally down.
Takes care of that.
So, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, with Remnant, I beat the campaign. But of course I'm not done with the game because I can re-roll and fight other bosses and do other things in it. But I found a different set of armor, and I think it looks nice. Oh my god, that... Please tell me. That would be. Screenshot I wanted.
How you like
It
that,
didn't.
Silver?
How many times did it flee from you?
4. No, 3. 3 or 4.
Not about to let you get away that easy.
Does everyone in the party have silver?
More monsters. Its power to summon seems centered in certain body parts.
What?
Come on, come closer.
Geralt is so unnaturally thin for a man, it's scary. Okay, I guess that happened.
Come on. That all you got? Come on. Oh, come on. Damn, it's waning.
Like, it's not a hard fight, it's just kind of annoying.
Yeah, do you see what I mean by it? Just feels like you're taking damage randomly rather than being attacked and not noticing.
No, I've seen every attack it's done, it's just... The attacks don't feel... The damage doesn't feel proportional. And the hitbox is weird. Like, birds hit me even though they didn't fly at me. He sends them to the
Oh no,
opposite-
that's actually just a thing with him. You're taking chip damage from the birds for some reason. Like, it says to use fire or to break his limbs to get the birds to start coming around to us. It actively says this, but every time I hit him with fire, when he gets to a certain point with the birds, they just stay.
Yeah.
Or I hit him with the fire and the birds dissipate and then immediately come back to where they were at. Same amount and everything.
Uh-huh.
It takes way too long to break a limb for that to actually matter. I only broke 2. So, it just didn't feel like a fair fight in my opinion. Nostalgia was cool, but I would not do that fight again. And it really didn't help, it was throwing out attacks so often that I couldn't do anything with my weapon type.
Come on,
mine's kind of benefiting because I can use the mobility to get out of the way. But also...
That's the thing, though. I have to hit him 4 times in a row for me to actually get anywhere with my weapon.
You remember that I have trouble breaking limbs, right? That was typically a you thing? Because I never really hit the same part multiple times. I just hit everywhere. I really do have a supportish weapon. So, breaking limbs, and giving me a shark weapon,
I'm going to go... It gave me research on him, so I'm going to go ahead and check to see where he's weak to. Thunders are 2-star.
Yeah?
Thunders are 2-star.
No, I heard you. I was just like, eh.
So it turns out that the face and horns are the weak spots, where the face is breakable twice. You can break the center body and the legs. Doesn't say anything about the arms. Poison is apparently very effective against him.
That's surprising.
So paralysis and blast are 2-star, but he is immune to water and sleep.
Yes, let me put this Eldritch Abomination to sleep.
I said immune.
That's what my sarcasm was directed at. They gave me a terrible durability insect glaive, though.
Mine had a blue level.
It has a blue, but you know how there's how much you have and then... Oh, I've mounted it again.
I didn't get to do it a single time.
There's the level and then there's how much it actually does. Yeah, this thing takes damage like crazy.
So, by the way, you know about the grapple, right? With the claw shot thing? If you're within certain range of it with your slinger, you can press circle instead of firing, and you'll latch onto the thing. And you can still be hit, but if you do slinger, it will shoot off all of your ammo at once, and it'll still have the same effect. Or you can do melee, which I don't know what the insect glaive does, but for the longsword it hits twice, with the second sword driving straight down, hitting multiple times.
Huh.
So it might be worthwhile for you to do, but it wasn't that worthwhile for me, simply because I would do the hit and just get hit immediately afterwards.
No, that's really good for me. I just did like 400 damage.
Good for you, it did nothing for me.
Like, that's a mechanic that I knew about, but I didn't know if it was worth it, and oh boy.
Why would you not test it if you didn't know?
I haven't had a chance to test it yet.
You literally have had a chance this entire time.
I forgot about it. Like, you talking about it reminded me of it.
I'm switching over to Remnant.
And I've been poisoned. And he's also got an effect that lowers your stamina. Oh no, I didn't eat. Forgot to eat.